Hello guys, good morning, mid-afternoon. I thought I would take the time while I'm over on the park with the boys. Hey, say hello. Say hello. So I thought I would take the time to just catch up, and in a strange day already, I have absolutely set my intentions, I suppose, and my heel is digging in quite firm. And this morning I even told Dean, enough is enough. I cannot live in this non-partnership of somebody who thinks that I am deliberately intending on having Elijah and Shiloh taken by the state, and also claims that Aaron and Faith were intentionally taken. I have just taken the letter that proves that this has been nothing more than a mother having rehabilitation care done because of being diagnosed with EDS. But even the letter that I've just taken over is still incorrect, because on his letter, and it just goes to show just how just slightly editing and changing paperwork can change everything. So on the paperwork he's put that I was diagnosed at 32 by Professor Bird, but that's not actually the case. I was actually diagnosed at 22 in Royal Belfast, and then finally got to see Professor Bird in 2010, obviously after giving birth to Faith. But because I was still breastfeeding, they couldn't bring me in until I had completed breastfeeding. So basically all it was somebody who finally was getting the right people around her after years and years and years of being told there was nothing wrong, that it was all in my head, that I was faking it, that I was lying, and that there was nothing wrong with me, and that this was all just a growing pain, attention seeking girl. Elijah, 2 seconds guys. Elijah, Shiloh's wanting to go on the rope swing, are you coming over? Can I have you both at the same side, because I've got one pair of eyes and one body. Elijah. See, this is the problem with being a mum on your own. It doesn't mean that social should take my kids away. It doesn't mean that social should turn around and go, wow, this mum is on her own. So at the moment, obviously, I've got Elijah over there on the roundabout, and I've got Shiloh over here wanting the rope swing. So do I leave Elijah down there or tell him to come with me? Do you know what I mean? So, Elijah, come up this end so I can help Shiloh. Come on, dude. And should they be criminalising a mother who, okay, take for example, I've got this little peak here. It's just a little hill. Just a little hill, yeah? Not a problem. But watch the EDS legs go up the little hill. So I have to dip, yeah? What's the fucking problem? So today I have made it clear to myself that this woman in 2010, as in me, who had made this big decision, come over here, sweetie, that I wanted to work on my relationship with my dad and my mum, and obviously finally, put your legs on, finally find my husband. Put your legs on, you nugget. I can't do it unless you put your legs over. Alright, don't put your legs over then. Hang on 2 seconds guys, I'm going to have to stick you on the floor a minute. Right, put your legs over. Put your legs over. That's it. I am here guys, I'm just literally... Hold on. I'm just assisting. Hold on, 2 hands. That's it. Elijah! He's still down there. Just the thing is though, from here, I'm over here, but because Elijah's over there and you've got all these blocks, people can't see me here. So it just looks like a child on his own. Hold on. It looks like a child who's on his own to the park. And living in a place like this, it only takes for somebody upstairs to see said child on the park, jump down, and not see said mother, and then ring social and ring the police, and then I have them in front of me again, asking me what this and this is. And then obviously the problem is my trauma with the police and stuff has got worse. And it's not because I have trauma of police. It's not the police that scare me. It's never ever been about that. It is about people cuffing me. It is about people physically touching me. And it's about people... Elijah! Right, let's go and get Elijah, please. Go. Let's go get Elijah. He's gone over the other side. I need both of the kids together. That's the problem with the parks. So, I can't think what I was saying. So back with Aaron and Faith, basically, what I was doing is I was moving to get in an au pair. And this was what the media was about and why I started the media. Because I said, hang on a minute, you're paying about £1,300 a month to my childcare to go to nursery, which is free by government on tax credits, blah, blah, blah. I said, and then you're paying, well, so it was £1,500. So it was about £1,500 a month for 2 kids to go into childcare. And then they were paying £1,500 a month for me to have somebody in 14 and a half hours a week just to do sort of like all my domestic things, and also at night time, so bath time, to make sure that somebody was in the house if I obviously bent over the bath and then my disc slipped in my back. So of course these people want to do safeguarding, and it's all about safeguarding, isn't it? So how do they safeguard my children in the event of an emergency? So say it again. Mummy is on the park. Mummy has EDS. She is on the park. Yes? Not a problem. But right now, Mummy has left hip subluxation going on, right neck twist going on, all the sides in the things, and my knees are popping and locking, and I can't hold my phone very well because my fingers don't hold. But does that make me a criminal? Does that make me a possible future emotional harm to my children? Be it that children are 50-50 chance of EDS. What are you looking for, dude? Your bike's over there. Your bikes are over there. You put your bikes over there. Where's your bike? No, there's only one bike there. Where's the other bike? Oh, see? Where's Elijah gone now? There he is. Oh, Elijah's got the other bike. It's fine. Oh, God, we've got to go over the other side. It looks like we're going on bikes down the hill. So pretty much the only thing that these people could class me as criminal for is the fact that once I brought Aaron and Faith and obviously Elijah and Shiloh into the world, I have been aware of the 50-50 chance of my children having EDS. That is probably the most criminal thing that I could be done for. That'd be like somebody having AIDS and giving birth to a child and passing the AIDS condition on to them. So that is pretty much the only thing that social care or the police could ever actually have a go at me about. So obviously when I gave birth to Liam, I wasn't aware of the condition, and Liam is an EDSer. I wasn't aware of Daniel, and as much as no diagnosis has gone in on Daniel, and as much as Daniel would not like people to know that he struggles with his neck and back, chances are he would be a carrier or an EDSer. So then we came to Aaron and Faith, and what you've got to remember is, as much as a mother has been diagnosed, that doesn't mean that she is the master and specialist of her condition. It takes to then bring the people around who are the masters of it to help them structure and formalise how they are going to manage their condition. So there's books on managing EDS, there's books on Aspie girls and all of this sort of stuff. Somebody posted earlier on about social turning up at their house, and the social worker realising that obviously this was a false allegation and just leaving the family alone. And that was pretty much what the social worker did when they turned up at our house, saw it for what it was. But the problem with somebody like me is I have had 22 years of wrongful diagnosis. I have been criminalized by this system, by them taking Aaron and Faith. So what that does is it creates speculation. Go on, you fine. That creates gossip. It creates hearsay. It creates people's opinions. And it can create bullying as well. Like I said, lucky I wasn't accused of being a paedophile, hey? Because I'd have probably have had my window. You can do it. You get over there yourself. You can do it. You chose to do it. You do it. No, this is this is the path you've chosen, mate. So you get up there. Yeah? You don't want to be an extremist. Don't be an extremist. Go on, that's it. Go. You can do it. Go. That's it. Go. That's it. For those that don't realise where we are, literally, he's taking his bike. And Shiloh also has chosen this path. And with obviously skateboarding, my battery's going to go in a bit again. With skateboarding, obviously, if he hits himself, he bleeds 5 times more than, say, normal people. And obviously, he can pull his joints. He is potentially 100% going to be an EDSer. So, should I inflict this on my children? No. Who wants to give their children a diagnosis? But what I'm saying is I have each and every time asked for the same advice, and it pulls you back into the system. So when it came to Aaron and Faith, obviously we pulled all the team around the child to sit down and go, right, Kelly has EDS, blah, 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 blah. Professor Bird is going to be bringing Kelly in once she has not been breastfeeding for over a year, and then he's going to be working with her over an intense period of rehabilitation time to work out exactly where I'm having the injuries and the challenges, and working out whether I really actually can go to the level that I want to go with. One of the good things about my Bath specialist, is why I want to go to Bath, is he is a sports guy. So he would get somebody like me. That I'm not a professional in any form, but I could have been. Do you know what I mean? If I hadn't have had the EDS, I could have been. I retired at 23. And I went into a wheelchair, and I've been fighting it ever since. And this is what annoys me, because sometimes reading the paperwork, it's my personal opinion. But if they know that I'm an Asperger's person and they know I personalise things, therefore as social services, it's their job to enable me to understand that. Like, take my friend Jamie, his dad, right? His dad talks to me in pictures, right? So when we're talking about something, he'll talk back to me, but he talks to me in pictures, and I understand it, right? So when he's read something in my paperwork, he gives me back an analogy. So he might either give it to me in dog racing or, anything else, because he understands that I think differently to everybody else. And they're the sort of people I need around me. I'm not saying that everybody has to bow down to Kelly Cotton. Everybody has to bow down to people with, physical conditions or mental health conditions or whatever. What I'm saying is there is a correct support system to put around people that isn't suffocating, that isn't taking away their control of their lives, and isn't taking away the right to make their decision. I'm on the park today. Social services, there's people around my children that I haven't written to you to ask you for permission. Do I need your permission? And in fact, I actually took the photograph of the thing on the board about neighbourhoods and encouraging people to talk to each other. So everything that they've put on that board, I do. And everything that they've put on that board, they've had a go at me. So even on the board it says, take the time to smile at somebody on the streets. Take the time to actually talk to somebody on the streets. Well, that ain't safeguarding, because that person on the streets, mate, might have enough fun. Not every on the streets is a good person. Most are, not everybody. So then they want to have a go at me for doing this in the first place. I say it's a hypocritical world. It looks like my battery is starting to freeze and let me know it's going to go. So I've said I'm going to, obviously, because I usually do hour videos, and it means in and catch up. So I want to kind of try and keep them short and sweet. And I'm pretty much going to live now through this whole CP thing, because It's absolutely ridiculous. That's going to cause problems, by the way, because I have been gagged. The chair has made it very clear that no information should be presented. As we know, that's already happened. As we know, I left my coat in the meeting with my phone on, recording the whole thing. So even when me and Ladine were kicked out of the room for them to discuss us and talk about it, my phone was still in the room. So I know exactly. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. Oh, have we got a piece of paper or something? Oh, come here, Bumblebee. You can't go down there. Come here, sweetheart. Oh, look, we got to save the bumblebees, guys. We got to save these bumblebees. These bumblebees is what keeps us alive, mate. And if it weren't for the bumblebees, we wouldn't have all the oxygen and all the, the stuff. It's the bumblebees, the natural laws of the universe and the world. And there's just a little bit of bumblebee just struggling in there. He'd got his little foot caught in it. Bless his heart. So I just felt that I had to give him a little bit of take his leg. It's like that little pigeon the other day. I found a little pigeon that had trapped its wing in a brick. So I quickly lifted the brick up so it could go. So it just flown. It doesn't hurt to help people. Do you know what I mean? And if somebody does have, maybe just ask them about it, and that may even be like my son Leon was born. People made accusations out about me when he was 8 months old because he had both of his arms in throwing him down the stairs. Wow. My son was born with a cleft and he'd had surgery. And I got muppets saying I threw my son down the stairs. Look, I've been up against this my whole life. It doesn't matter what people think about you. It's what you think of yourself. But when you're dealing with the social care system, it's different, because these people, even if they're not wanting to take your kids away, even if it's not even on the cards, it's the fact that this law even exists. It's the fact that it even is there. And it is very, 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 very difficult to work with somebody at the level of playing. It is a game.